So Arizona exists. And I went there. It was pretty cool. The day we left was Saturday, December 16th, 2017. Now, this was the very first day of winter break, so I was pretty excited. Our flight was later in the day, so I got to sleep in. We drove to the airport, which took about an hour. We? You mean you went to Arizona with other people? Yeah, my family. What did you expect? We went through all that security stuff and luckily it went by really fast, so we were soon free. I just did some normal airport stuff while waiting for the plane to arrive, like going to a shop and buying an extremely expensive neck pillow. We eventually headed over to our gate and boarded our plane. And judging by this video I took, after a bit it got pretty dark. Eventually we landed in Phoenix, and it was pretty late. We grabbed our suitcases from those spinny things they go on. You know, the things that they spin? And then we drove to our grandpa's house. Luckily, there's some pizza ready to eat there because I was pretty hungry. It was pretty late, so after that, I went right to bed. Day 1. So today I woke up, obviously, and ate some breakfast. After that, we headed on over to the park. The park was way out in the middle of nowhere, but it was surprisingly nice. There was a tennis court, a basketball court, a playground, and a really big pond. When I say this pond was big, it was really big. Well, I mean, it was like pond size. Also, there were ducks there. A lot of ducks. If you don't believe me, then look at this video. Yeah, there was a lot of them. I also walked around the pond a lot because I had nothing better to do. I mean, it's not like there was a tennis court, a basketball court, and a playground. Psh, not at that park. Wait. So after that, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Now, I'd never been to this restaurant, and I expected to just order some chicken wings or something. But when I walked in, oh jeez. Now, you may be thinking that there's a giant dinosaur or something in there, but nope, there's just some TVs. Like, on every wall. They were all playing the same exact football game. What's even the point of that? And then I dug deep into my brain and remembered. This was a sports place. Also, a lot of the people yelled at the TV and stuff because it was football. So that was a fun experience for me and my ears. Day 2. Today was the second day of me existing in Arizona. And honestly, this day was the most uneventful day out of my whole trip. Basically, I woke up and headed on over to the park that we went to yesterday. I proceeded to walk around the pond some more and watch this kid get swarmed by ducks. Yeah, that was neat to watch. We then went to this ice cream place called Rita's, and I'd always get the same exact thing.
Hi, welcome to Rita's. What can I get for you?
Can I get a chocolate and vanilla swirl? So then I got it, and it tasted good. Yeah. Nothing else really happened that day, so let's just skip on over to the next day. Day 3. I climbed a mountain. Well, kinda. I climbed a mountain last time I went to Arizona, so I figured I'd do it again. That might not have been the best idea. The car ride really wasn't that long, and it was pretty cool just looking outside the cactuses. And, well, yeah, that was about it. But after a bit, I began to see this huge mountain and thought, wow, that mountain's really big. I wonder how hard it would be to climb up it. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna find out. So I began my intense climb up the mountain. It wasn't really that intense. There wasn't really a trail, just a flattened part of the mountain. So there were just these random rocks just sticking out, ready to make you trip. But those small obstacles didn't stop me. The hike was going pretty good, until it wasn't. So, yeah, I kinda maybe sorta might have left my water bottle in my dad's backpack. Just as I remembered, I instantly started feeling really dehydrated, and this feeling was unexpected. It's like being in outer space and then having your air tank randomly turned off. There isn't a warning or anything, it just happens. So I sat down and waited for my dad to come and give me my water. Psh, why didn't you just get the water yourself? You have legs. Well, if you didn't know, I was dying of dehydration. But as I was sitting, some other people passed by me, and I bet they were thinking,
Look at this kid, just sitting on a rock like a loser. Loser.
Eventually, I got my water and drank it. Yeah. I figured that due to me getting so tired so fast, we must be decently close to the top. I looked at the pole that showed us our elevation, and nope, not at all. But that didn't stop me. Okay, so it stopped most of my family, so it was only me and my dad. We actually made it pretty far. While we didn't make it to the very top of the mountain, it was close enough. And I took this picture. Yeah, we were pretty high up there. Also, look at these other ones. So we headed on home, and that was about all we did that day. Day 4. So this day was a pretty big one as well. I went to aquarium. The Odyssey Aquarium, to be exact. Get it? Because it's like Odyssey, but it's a sea because it's a aquarium. Yeah. That's a bad joke. Why? Yeah, I have to admit, when I saw the giant logo of the aquarium, I was like, oh, that's uncreative pun. But guys, the aquarium was great. I saw all sorts of things. For example, in the bathroom, there were sharks. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain that, but it was pretty cool. There were lots of different kinds of fish. Like, a lot of fish. I don't know, I was surprised by this. It's an aquarium. There are some turtles. Turtles are pretty cool. There was this huge catfish, like, really big. Also, they had crocodiles. Or alligators. I don't know which one they were, but they were cool. Oh, and there are these fishes that open their mouths, like, really wide. To the point where it looked like they were screaming. Ah! Also, there's this giant cockroach. Wait, what? But on the bright side, there's a sloth. Look at that! It's a sloth in a aquarium. Wait, something isn't right. The sloth also liked to play with trash and stuff. Look at all that trash. There's also a parrot, but who cares about parrots, am I right? Okay. I think the real spotlight here was the toucans. Did I mention there was toucans? Of course I didn't, because we aren't even there yet. But we are now. And they're just, I really like birds, and toucans are my favorite. Sorry, Puffins. So yeah, that was really cool. I walked around for a bit and came across one of those places where you can pet stingrays, and I was like, what's the worst that could happen? So I put my hand in. And you're probably expecting something crazy to happen, but nope. I just pet the stingray. Though, this one stingray kept coming back to me to get pets, and he looked really happy. So yeah, I really like the stingrays. There were also penguins, and they were pretty cool. I like penguins, but not as much as puffins and toucans. There were also otters, and they were otterific. Oh, and there are these fish that have feet. So yeah, these things exist. And the last thing I did was do this ride thing. We all sat in chairs, and they kind of like shifted around to look at all the sea life and stuff, but it was in sections, so it would stop for each one. Anyways, on one of them, there was this guy in a tank, and for the sake of this video, we'll call him James. Anyways, we were all looking at the cool fish and stuff when James drops down and was like,
Hi everyone, my name is James, and today I'll be teaching you all about the amazing place known as the ocean. As you can tell, there are many different sea creatures all around me, like this one, and, oh, does anyone know what this fish is? Okay!
So we went on to talk about all the different fish, and it was kinda entertaining. Though at the end he said,
Okay, does anyone have any questions?
And no one raised their hand at first, but then someone did. Oh, what's that fish? And just as James was about to talk about the fish, we started turning. James, determined to answer this guy's question, fulfill his destiny of answering someone's question, that's not a good destiny, but whatever, told him about it while we were turning.
Oh, well, this fish is actually a really rare species. It comes from the other side of the world and has lots of teeth, so don't go petting it because it'll bite you.
The other ones were pretty boring. But yeah, the aquarium was really fun and I enjoyed it. But we also headed to this place in Scottsdale to get some ice cream. Yeah, that day went pretty well. Day 5. This was basically my last day in Arizona, so I had to make it count. I did basically nothing. Yeah. Well, I did upload my Christmas stories video, so that was pretty cool. I'm glad you guys liked it. I also went to the movies to go see The Last Jedi for the second time. I like that movie. It's a good movie. You should watch it. But to top it all off, I went to In-N-Out Burger. If you guys haven't had In-N-Out Burger, then you haven't lived yet. Or you just don't live in Arizona or California, I don't know. I always get the same exact thing when I go there.
Hi, welcome to In-N-Out Burger, where you'll be in and out in 5 seconds. What would you like to eat?
I'll have a burger with fries and a chocolate milkshake. And then we'd eat. and it would taste good. And I'm talking in this extremely epic voice, but I'm gonna stop now. So I think my last full day in Arizona went pretty good. While there were still a lot of places I wanted to go see, In-N-Out Burger was good enough. Day 6. I woke up early that day, went to the airport, got on the plane, and said goodbye to Arizona. Honestly, it was a pretty fun trip. I enjoyed every second of it due to me going in the winter. I didn't have to deal with that crazy heat. Would I recommend going to Arizona? Yeah, if you like feeling like you're trapped in an oven and In-N-Out Burger. So yeah, that was my trip to Arizona. Hey guys, so this is the end card now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It took me a long time if you didn't realize. It was like around 4-ish weeks, I think. That's how long it took me. Also, sorry the mic quality isn't that good. I'm just recording this as fast as I can. So if you didn't realize Badwinzow was in this video, I don't know if you noticed that. So big thanks to James for voicing some lines. If you're watching this, James, which I bet you are, thanks. Some other things are that my Discord server is becoming a lot more active, so if you want to talk to me, then join it. I also have an Instagram and a Twitter, and of course, I have a YouTube channel. You should definitely subscribe to that. I don't know if you guys knew I had one. That wasn't a good joke, I'm not funny. Also, you probably noticed all this fan art going by. If you want your fan art in a video, send it to me through Twitter or Instagram with hashtag Luke or something fanart, and also tag me in it. My Twitter and Instagram, like apps or whatever, are the same exact thing. Alright, that's about all I have to say. Be sure to subscribe, comment any stories about vacations or Arizona or whatever you have. And until next time, make sure to eat your breakfast because the most important meal of the day.
Thanks for watching this video about Luke or something. This is my YouTube video on Arizona. Thanks for watching, and wear your seatbelt.